Warning: the following content may contain elements that are not suitable for some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello everybody and welcome back to Geoguessr. From the sound of my voice, it's not fully back yet, but we are doing the America full continent. Now that isn't just North America, that also includes South America. That was listed in the description, so if you guys did not read it, we can also have the South American continent. Now, again, I don't tend to theme my videos, but today, when I'm recording this and when it's going up, is election day for the United States. And I think it is everyone's civic duty to go out and vote. I don't care if you don't agree with how I see the world, but you know, if you're you know, as long as you support them. I don't want somebody going out there and just filling in, you know, the circles for people they think they want to vote for. Do your research. That's your civic duty. Your civic duty is to go out and vote. You know, I'm pretty sure that's how it is in most countries. I know most countries, there's actually a law against not voting. Meanwhile, the United States has, I think, a 20% turnout, maybe 30% turnout of voters. No, it's got to be like 50, but it's like 25 and 25 for each party. So that's where the numbers are coming from. I did just see Spanish, so we were definitely somewhere that speaks Spanish, which is the most of South America. We also got Mexico and Central America. But if you guys are from the United States and it is still November 6th, go out and vote. Do your civic duty. If you're old enough to vote, go and do it. It's what, you know, everyone says it all the time. If you don't vote, you have no right to complain. If you vote for people, make sure it's the right person for you, not necessarily for anyone else. This is now fucking me up. We got fucking Chinese lettering, and we know we're in America. All right, yeah, that's gonna screw everything up. But I think there's a lot of like Chinese and Japanese in Brazil, and that's because of labor laws. I'm pretty sure. But that's caution, and then we got something. I'm just gonna guess Brazil because of the Chinese. Not bad. So Wolf Trekker went for Mexico. I don't think he got the memo that it could be South America. It ends up being Bolivia. But on to the next round. Sorry about that, guys. It looks like my internet cut out for a little bit, but we got into here and we'll be fine. Now, I did explore this a little bit before we got cut out, and I think we're in Peru. And I did find a sign that had a website on it. That is where my internet cut out, so I couldn't actually read it. So I'm going to do my best to try and find that website. But I don't think we're going to have Assassin's Creed later today. And I hope you all understand why, based on how I sound. We might be okay tomorrow, but I don't want to promise anyone anything. So we're definitely going to have at least Geoguessr. I want to do Subnautica. Mainly because I did a lot off camera, and I was having a lot of fun playing it. And I definitely think it could be cool to have you guys see where we are now. Now, Santiago, that's the capital of somewhere. Chile. Alright. Conception's also that way, which is north. And Lebu. Can we find Lebu? Is Lebu even further? And why Lebu? But that definitely helps us with this. So Conception's north of us. And here's Lebu. Alright, so they're all north of us. Lebu's the smallest. So we're probably down here. And not bad. We got the general area. Now, obviously, we could have gone in for a little bit more points, but Wolf Trekker now has the idea that it could be the full entire continent. Which, now there's competition, right? Now that's what matters. State Capital Heritage Center. Alright. And then, if we could read that sign, that's probably going to be a huge something trail. So the state capital's this way. Let's go see the fucking state capital. Semi-truck parking. Visitor parking. It has to be fucking blurry, doesn't it? Alright, let's see if we can't find out where exactly we are. We're definitely in the United States. That's a for sure. Visitor parking. There's gotta be something. Alright. God. All we really have going is this flag. Might be New York, which is Albany, but not necessarily where I think it is. I've never been to the state capital in New York. I just know it's Albany. Now, we can keep looking. We got North 6th Street. Wow. 83, Interstate 94. And there's a green sign over here. Hopefully that gives it away. 7th Street, Business District. Lewis and Clark Trail. The 1804 Indian Head. Fuck. Here's 94, so that actually works for us. What's the capital of North Dakota? Fuck. I think it's Bismarck. I really do. Let's go home to the place where I belong. Country road, take me home. So it could make sense that we're in Bismarck, North Dakota. But we definitely got to find something that really sells it to us. We got the travel centers. That's not going to help us. Helping America fuel better. No, and then we got a guy selling fucking rugs on the side of the road. Gosh, and we only got 57 seconds. So I'm thinking North Dakota. We did find 94, which is a pretty big interstate. We didn't... Yeah, hello Bismarck. Alright, we're in Bismarck, North fucking Dakota. We'll just put it right on 94. And yeah, what the Oh, I can see why you guessed Washington here. Because I'm guessing you saw the Capitol and then you saw that wide open field. But I don't... Whatever, man. I feel bad for you right now. We're definitely, again, in another Spanish-speaking spot. That actually, I think, said the fucking state on it. San Juan? No. Alright. God. Agriculture. Hopefully we have a website coming up. Hopefully it's Brazil. I could feel my voice getting better the more I talk. Right? So that's a good thing. The bad thing is I can also feel it getting raspy. .gt. Is that Guatemala? I'm seeing if there's any G. I know where Guatemala is. I'm seeing if there's any G's in here that I'm not thinking of. G could be, I guess, the French Guiana and Guyana, but I'm thinking Guatemala with a T in it. So that's our focus right now is Guatemala, unless we could find anything else. Hotel Cuna del Sol. Is there a Cuna del Sol in Guatemala? Doesn't look like it. I don't even know what that actually means, so I could just be looking. It could say like cleanest hotel. You know, cleanly. Whatever. Not seeing anything in here that's really giving it away. But I'm thinking Guatemala. They're even saying vote. Go vote. See? Even though I didn't theme this video, it's fucking themed. It's right there. It gives it away right there. And Toda Guatemala. Now, I don't know too much about Guatemala. But I could probably be safe to say it's not in actual Guatemala, which is kind of like New York, if you think about it. It's the same name, same place. But I think we're fine. I think we're going to be good. Now, we're probably going to have to guess where mountains are, and based on the terrain, that's north and the south of Guatemala. Now, we are heading north, and there is a mountain range, so either we're on the bottom part, over by Guatemala, or we're up here going more north. I'm going for the Fray Bartolomé. And not bad. Looks like me and Wolf Trekker were kind of split it on that one. It was more on the west than where I thought, but I definitely knew it was north of Guatemala. And on to the last and final location. I think this is the United States. It could be Canada. I'm not going to put it past Canadians. But since it says speed limit 45 and it's a square sign, that definitely means we're in the United States. So we're at 15,886. Now, I haven't really kept track, but I don't think we can lose here. I'm not sure. I'm not completely positive. I thought that was going to be it's kind of a French flag, but it's not. So it's France and maybe Canada, but then we also have the United States. Which means we're probably going to be close to the border. Michigan might be a good place to guess. A John Deere fucking flag, gosh. But there's plenty of USA flags. Now it's just a matter of figuring out where exactly we are. Oakfield, Maine. Alright, here's Maine. Now we gotta find Oakfield, which I'm guessing is probably a small little fucker. And it's gotta be somewhere near Canada. That's just my assumptions. But Oakfield, Maine is probably a pretty small thing. So I'm gonna go and see if we can't find like a major road system. If not, we're just gonna guess closer to the Canadian border. But I think we got this one in the bag. Which again, it's whatever. I think I've proven that I'm pretty good with the United States. It's Europe that I need a lot of practice with. So if you guys have any tips specifically for European countries, not including language, because that's gonna I'm literally like, I have this entire thing that's all about like language, and I read it quite frequently, and let me tell you, the second I load in and start recording, the last thing on my mind is the languages and what I just read. And it's the same thing back when I was in college and high school, where I would like cram before a test, and I would have like all my study notes and all my like stuff like in front of me, and then the teacher would be like, all right, everyone, put all your books away, put everything under your desk. And I would do that, and I'd be like, holy shit, what the fuck did I just read? And sometimes it was actually more detrimental to my grades when I did it that way than any other way. But now that I'm thinking about it, it's probably going to be on this side, because this is the French part. I'm going to say we're probably over here. And it was actually kind of where we were originally. But that was 4,516 points, which means we're walking away the winner. So we walked away with 20,402. Let's check the full results. So it was just myself and Wolf Checker. I don't know if that Mexico one in the beginning is what really threw you off. By looking at that points, I can definitely say that it's probably part of it. Whatever that number 3 was, that one looks like it fucked with you too. I think that was the North Dakota one. But not bad, guys, not bad. I do hope you all enjoyed watching this episode of Geoguessr. Again, sorry that the internet cut out in between number 1 and the first location and the second location. But we're here now, and that's all that really matters. So I do hope you all enjoyed watching. If my voice is better by tomorrow, you can expect 3 videos. If it's not, there will still be Geoguessr at 4 o'clock, but probably no Assassin's Creed. And depending on how much I hate myself, we might have Subnautica at 8. Because we did do a lot off camera, and I do want to show you all what we did. But I do hope you all enjoyed, and we'll see you all next time. Have a good rest of your day. And bye-bye.